welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to be sharing my experience cycling in Prachuap Khiri Khan province, which is a western province of Thailand, roughly 4 hours away from Bangkok. Now, I went for a weekend trip with some friends. I took up cycling in 2023 when I bought a used mountain bike from a friend of mine. Since then, I would say I've been riding semi-regularly, about once a week for about 30 kilometers at a time. I've also done routes of 60 to 100 kilometers. Now, if you're new to cycling or thinking of picking it up as a recreational activity, I would highly recommend it. It is one of my favorite ways to exercise as well as explore new places and just see the world at a different pace than you normally would, either by hiking or walking or driving in a vehicle. You pick up a lot of different nuances and things that you normally wouldn't notice otherwise. The other great thing about cycling is you pick up a new group of friends, and the people that I ride with are just amazing. They are from all walks of life, and you don't need to have a particular level of fitness to start cycling. And just because you're strong doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be a great cyclist. And just because you don't exercise at the gym doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be a bad cyclist. So anyway, I hope I've done a good job convincing you that cycling is super fun. And if you are at all interested, just start by borrowing a bike. That's all I have to say. Let's get back into the content of today's video, which is about the cycling trip that I recently took with some friends in Prachuap province. This was a weekend trip that I took with my friends. We went cycling for 2 days, but I actually only cycled the first day with them. You can see on day one, we cycled almost 60 kilometers and it took us about 4 hours. Now, in terms of the elevation, it was actually pretty flat and we cycled for the most part quite slowly. We took our time. We had a lot of water stops, especially near the second half of our ride, because we definitely chose one of the hottest times of the year to do our cycling trip. I don't know why we made that choice. Actually, I do, because we're all kind of crazy and we just like cycling. My friends and I stayed at Prachuap Beach Hotel, which was about 3 kilometers away from Al Manau Beach. And that beach is only accessible through the military base, which is actually pretty cool because on the base, there are also a colony of dusky langurs, a type of monkey with big eyes surrounded by these large white circles that make them appear extremely animated and playful. One of the advantages of living and working in Thailand is that there are always plenty of ways to explore the country on any budget. This was the route that my friends took on day 2 of the trip. You can see here it was about 30 miles or 48 kilometers. Everyone said they really enjoyed this route, and here are a few pictures from their ride. One of the other highlights of our trip was this bar called Blue Monkey. The bar owner is French. He's extremely fun and welcoming. Not only is the food there amazing, so I highly recommend. It was right next to Prachuap Beach Hotel where we stayed, but he also introduced us to this game involving bottle caps. So there were colored bottle caps, and we had to arrange them a certain way within a set number of permissible moves. He gave us a time limit of 5 minutes, I think, and we all failed. And even after he showed us the solution, we spent another 30 minutes trying to recreate it ourselves. I think we definitely had one drink too many, but it was a blast. Overall, this was a really great trip. Even if you're not a cyclist, I highly recommend checking out Prachuap for a 2 to 3 day weekend trip if you've got some time. My friends Don and Mike have been there countless times and they always have a blast. Thanks for watching.